should your first 60 days look like as a leader, not a manager? Well, number one is to shift from listening to aligning. Right? That first 30 days was all about listening, right? You've collected all the pieces to the puzzle. Well, now for the next 30 days, you're going to start putting the picture together. You've heard from the team, but now it's time to connect the dots and to clarify the direction. So at this point, you want to host what's called a vision alignment meeting, where you bring everyone in and you say, look, this is what I've heard so far. This is where I think that we're headed. And then this is where I'd love to have your feedback. Right? And what this does is it builds alignment. It builds buy-in before you start implementing changes. Ollie Daskell says the greatest leaders are not the loudest. No, they're the clearest. And I love that. Number two is to create a leadership rhythm, not just a plan. Remember, a manager builds a checklist, whereas a leader builds a cadence. Great leadership is not a one-time plan. No, it's a rhythm that our team can rely on. So you want to establish your weekly one-on-ones, get them on the calendar, the monthly team pulse checks. Maybe there's a wins and learnings Friday, right? All of this is going to build trust and consistency and build momentum as a team. I love that quote from Craig Rochelle. He says, look, consistency creates confidence, and confidence creates results. I love that. Number three, it's my mantra. You know I love it. It's empowering ownership over accountability. A manager is looking at the scoreboard, and a leader is creating the culture. It is not about checking boxes and watching your people. It's about building belief and commitment. So start asking, what do you want to own this quarter, right? Where can you lead without permission, right? Give them real responsibility and then back them up when they do. Accountability is what happens to you, but ownership is what happens because of you. In those first 30 days, you built trust. But now, the next 30 days, you're building momentum, belief, a leadership rhythm that your people can count on. And remember, leadership is not a title. No, it's a fire. And we have the opportunity to ignite it, not only in ourselves, but in others. Now, if you like these little frameworks and tips, check out my profile and follow me.